I'll sit down in a minute. Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the second half of Berkhamsted against Poole Town here at the Glencar Community Stadium. Poole Town went into the break with a 1-0 lead in this one. AO on the score sheet on the 90th minute for his second of the season and Poole's first of the game. Certainly had chances to make it two in this one. Berkhamsted on the other hand have also had chances to get back into the game. As it stands, there's only been one in this game so far this afternoon on it's rather chilly now. It's a beautiful sunset over there. Berkhamsted skies in a fantastic, very old-fashioned ground, but it's not a bad spectacle at all. And hopefully we'll be going home happy with 3 points this afternoon. Much needed 3 points. I've just heard that Wimborne Town currently 2-0 up against Gloucester City. There's quite some result if they can manage to hold on there. Some force this season, Wimborne Town. Wouldn't be surprised if they were in the playoffs come the end of the season. Poole Town coming out for the second half here. Going through their paces at the moment. Can't see any changes as of yet, although the players are still emerging out there onto the surface. We'll give you a quick run through of today's starting lineup. It's the same 11 for the second half. In goal today, number 1, Adam Parks. The back four of Josh McCormick, Ryan Campbell, Corey Jordan and Chris Campbell in at left back today, and he's been fantastic so far this afternoon as well. In midfield today, Billy Lowe's, Harvey Slade, the ever-present two holding midfielders. Antonio Diaz just in front of those two, and the front three of AO on the score sheet again today. Salim Saeed and Shaquille Gwengwe are leading the line. That does make up the Poole Town starting 11. And the same 11 we're going out for the second half with. Antonio Diaz just embracing one of the Berkhamsted substitutes. It does seem like he knows every single player in this division, in all honesty. So the referee has the match ball in his hands, and we will be getting underway very, very shortly here at the Glencar Community Stadium. On an afternoon where hopefully we'll see more goals. Poole Town fans now situated behind the goal we're shooting to in the second half. Gwengwe had a fantastic chance to double our lead in this one and dinked it just over the top of the crossbar. The same on the other hand, Berkhamsted have had some huge chances in this game to try and get themselves back into it, as we will be getting underway very, very shortly. It will be Poole Town to kick things off in the second half here at the Glencar Community Stadium. Today's commentary is sponsored by Link Homes Estate Agents. Do make sure you go and check them out when you can. More of the same in the second half, Jacob?
Yeah, I think it's got to be just capitalise on the good momentum, the good chances. Shaq will be annoyed he hasn't made it 2-0 with that chance. He had just chipped it over the bar. But yeah, it's been really positive from us. Let's just keep going, keep firing and get a second.
And the game is now back underway here at the Glencar Community Stadium. Launched along by Adam Parks. AO was the target. Doesn't win his header up in the air, and Berkhamsted looked to bring it under. Diaz is there first and sets it back to Slade. Diaz does well to deal with it. And here's Diaz again, and it's almost a good ball round the corner to Salim Saeed. And it's launched long in, well, somewhat our direction. I had a feeling that was coming near us. Almost hit someone there. Let's go. Out of play. Score here, if you are just joining us, Poole Town leading by 1 away from home here against Berkhamsted. The second half has just got underway. Gwengwe. McCormick, and it's not a bad ball over the top. The number 6, Gertine, looking to get there first. Into the hands of Charlie Horlock. The most notable moment of his career was scoring for Hitchin against Howes-Owen in a game where he also saved a penalty and captained his side to the win back in 2023. Corey Jordan doing well to deal with it. Here's Salim Saeed on the turn.
Oh, superb.
Got such a good body feint on him. He's been shrugged to the ground. Good. Slade into Billy Lowe's. Good touch out of his feet. Still Lowe's driving forward. Here's Diaz now. Looking to shift the play to the left-hand side. Out to AO. Does well to get the touch out of his feet. Still Ao, and he's skipped round his man with ease. Driving into the air now, Ao. Looking to cut it back onto his right foot. And he finds Chris Campbell. Ball into the air. Not a bad ball in there, headed away. And Chris Campbell's continued to press, and here he is in behind now. Pulls it across to Diaz. And there's Poole's second. Brilliant from Chris Campbell to find Antonio Diaz, and it's the perfect start to the second half here. What a fine finish from Diaz into the bottom corner, and it's 2-0 Poole Town.
Brilliant. Start as we mean to go on in this second half. It's all Chris Campbell, that goal. Take nothing away from Diaz with the finish, getting in the right area. But Chris Campbell anticipates that Berkhamsted are going to give it away. Slots in there, slots it back to Diaz, and Diaz just fires it home, and he's enjoying that one. Berkhamsted 0, Poole Town 2.
Jacob, Chris Campbell has been absolutely brilliant out there today, hasn't he? He's in at left back today, and he hasn't got the minutes he probably deserves in recent weeks, but he has been fundamental to our performance out there so far.
He's been absolutely superb, and I do hope that we keep a clean sheet in this game, you know, just for him and for all the back line. He's been absolutely superb, getting his assist, getting forward, that's what he loves to do, and yeah, just superb, and it's so important we've got an early goal in the second half. 2-0.
The game is now back underway at the Glencar Community Stadium, and it's the dream start to the second half for Poole Town. Antonio Diaz, who's been a man who certainly knows where the back of the goal net is so far this season. That's his he's now the second top scorer for Poole Town so far this season. Obviously, Shaquille Gwengwe leading the way with 20 goals in 21 matches in all competitions so far this season for Gwengwe, but he's not on the score sheet so far today. It's Ao and Antonio Diaz who have found the back of the net. Chris Campbell driving forward, skipping around 1, 2, 3, 4. Chris Campbell, it's absolutely brilliant as he finds Salim Saeed down the left-hand side. Looking for Chris Campbell again. He's been dispossessed. I think there's no doubt on who our man of the match is so far this afternoon. Billy Lowe's.
Bill, excellent. Everyone excellent. We've come out absolutely flying. End of the second half was, a bit lacklustre, a bit flat, but we've come out absolutely flying here.
A bad ball to the left-hand side, looking for JJ Lacey, but it does go out of play. If you're just joining us here at the Glencar Community Stadium, Poole Town now leading by 2 in this one. Antonio Diaz, the scorer of second. And Poole Town fans continue to be in fine voice this afternoon. It's these sort of games where you just kind of wish you were behind the goal, cheering the team on.
Absolutely, it's been a really enjoyable watch for them. Obviously, seeing a goal at both ends. And I don't know who Diaz is shushing on the bench. I don't know what he's going on about there, but maybe someone had a bet with him about if he was going to score or not.
I think it might. He said Isco's celebration on FIFA, so I think that's what he was trying to replicate. Obviously wearing Isco's number out there. Josh McCormick throws it forward, flicked on by Gwengwe, and he's unable to find anyone in the red and white of Poole. This is the first time this season where we're wearing our home kit at an away match. It's a lucky omen so far today. Rosner playing it down that right-hand side. Poole continuing to press really high at the start of the second half, and if we were to get a third goal in this game, Chris Campbell jumping into the challenge and winning it back, as he has done a lot so far today, battling away with his man, and the referee, I think, almost feels sorry for the Berkhamsted players out there and just awarding a free kick out of pity more than anything.
Chris Campbell, I mean, is he better than Roberto Carlos? Probably.
Based on today's performance, you could definitely argue that. Michael Harding now, the US-born international, setting it back inside. On to Josh McCormick. He finds number 5, Rosner, over there. Berkhamsted with the ball at the back. Hyde over the top, and that should be dealt with by Corey Jordan, though he needs to be careful with.
Difficult ball. Berkhamsted are now trying to play a bit more long ball. First half they were kind of, playing it around nicely, getting balls into the box, but now I think they're just a bit lost, trying to find a route back into this game and just playing it long.
In all honesty, I think there may be as many Poole Town fans here as Berkhamsted. I mean, we've outnumbered them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely have. Superb support.
Cameron Hyde to take this throw in on the near side now. Well, still plenty of time for them to get back into this game. Launched long into the air, flick goals, and it's away by Slade, still alive in the box, slows away. Shot goalwards, and that was always going over and into the train station behind the goal. As it goes behind for a goal kick. Poole Town leading by 2 as it stands. Well, I asked you, just as the second half was set to get underway, do you want more of the same in the second half? And we've came out and we've given more than we had in the first half, and it's been a superb display so far.
Oh, absolutely. It's been absolutely top-notch. Everyone on that pitch giving it 100%. We want to see a response from Tuesday, and boy, have we seen a response so far. And it's good for Diaz to get a goal again, good for Ao to get his second goal in Poole Town colours in the league. Yeah, really positive to see everyone out there. And I'm more positive for Chris Campbell. I'm absolutely buzzing for him because he's been absolutely superb at left back. And I don't really know what Shaq's done here, but ref's having a chat with him. I've got no clue again.
I think that's maybe one player you could say out there today who probably hasn't been involved as much as he would have liked to been is Shaquille Gwengwe. We haven't seen too much of him, but he's almost he's kind of taking the attention of the centre-halves away absolutely. And allowing gaps in that Berkhamsted defence. As Poole continuing to press at the moment.
Brilliant press.
We're doing really well at the moment, and it's headed back to the goalkeeper, Charlie Horlock. But as you said, Jacob, fantastic press right from the off there.
Yeah, absolutely superb. From Shaq, even if he's not firing, he's still working hard.
Ryan Campbell dealing with it over on that far side. Ao going down. It'll be a free kick to Poole Town on the halfway line. And we look to get on with it quickly. Here's Ao. Caught on the ball. The referee allowing the game to continue despite Ao's complaints. Yes, Billy Lowe's driving forward now. Poole on the front foot here. Here's Diaz in behind looking for Gwengwe, who could be through here. Goes down inside the area and the referee waves it away. Well, there was certainly a shout of a penalty there. The referee looking at it and deeming it not being enough. Berkhamsted now on the front foot.
I mean, yes, maybe he's gone down easy, but he's literally 2 hands on him. And I think anywhere else in the pitch that's probably given us a foul. But
I agree.
I mean, we haven't really got the rub of the green today, so luckily our strikers can put the ball in the back of the net.
Here's Chris Campbell once again. Playing it forward, intercepted over there. Berkhamsted just looking to hold on to the ball and maybe kind of let the Poole attack die a little bit in this game and just try and find their way back into it potentially.
How much space has Lacey got out here, and they're going to find him?
Josh McCormick there first.
Find him, well done.
And does well to deal with it. Slade unable to keep the ball in play. It will be a Berkhamsted throw-in right over by Joe Lee here. No, Pats are actually in the dugout again, so they believe he is still ill and recovering at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back soon. And if he is listening along, hello Pat, hope you're enjoying.
Oh, go on.
All the way back to Horlock. Here is Gertine now. Played in behind the lines. Diaz and Billy Lowe's battling away, and Gwengwe continuing to press on that back line of Berkhamsted. He's almost got in front of Horlock there. Chris Campbell leaps, but doesn't win his header in the air, although...
Tell you what, I know I'm the king of jinxing things, but Berkhamsted just look a bit lost out there. A lot of things not going their way, but yeah, they do just look a bit lost, and that is audacious.
Slade with the ball over the top, asking quite a lot of Antonio Diaz there, and Berkhamsted do well to deal with it. Slade is there first in the air, looking for Saeed, and the ball bouncing away from him, and it's eventually brought under. And you are right, Jacob, but that does ultimately mean we need to punish them in this period.
Absolutely. We need one more. Like we're so on top, we're pressing well, we're confident. I mean, just look at this. Everyone doing their roles superbly, and yeah, like you said, you can't switch off and let them get a route back into this game. It's going to be so important that we get a third here and kill it off.
Berkhamsted going back to their centre half, and they almost don't seem prepared to go forward yet in this game. They just want to
No, they're really struggling to kind of play the nice football. The only route of their attack now is going long, and Lacey here pulling away from McCormick.
Hopefully our live commentary is working well for you so far this afternoon, and you're enjoying listening along with us from home. The score here is Berkhamsted 0, Poole Town 2 at the moment. Not too sure when the second half got underway, but I can probably imagine we've played about 10 or 15 so far in the second 45. Gertie sets it across, and they go all the way back to Horlock once again. Berkhamsted just keeping the ball in the centre of the park. Poole continuing to press really high at the moment through AO and a number of players out there, and it's reached over the top.
They just can't seem to really muster anything at the moment, Berkhamsted. Playing really well, pressing really well, getting on the ball, and it's like you just touched on, Connor. It's really important that we capitalise on this good momentum and punish them and get a third. And that would surely see the game out from there. But this game is far from done. One chance, one set piece or something to get them back into this, and game on.
Throw-in on that far side over there, which will be taken by a man at the moment, Chris Campbell, who did get the assist for Antonio Diaz's goal in this game.